Hey guys, it's me Alex with another updated video for you guys today. I have a big story time for you guys today. So back in 2013, I went to the Justin Bieber Believe tour, and you know how there's like the section 100s, It's like upper, so I was like in row 2 of section 101 or 102 or something. And there's like the security guard like going back and forth because I was like, oh my gosh, that person probably works for Justin Bieber. And so like they kept looking at me and I was like, what? Like, are you like, why are you looking at me like that? And then all of a sudden it like went up and down the aisle and I was like, this person has gotta work for Justin Bieber. Like, I don't understand why a cop or whatever was looking at me like that, but like I was in shock. Like the person like kept like coming by me and I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And you know how when the bass drops for a new song, well, all of a sudden Justin Bieber started singing One Less Lonely Girl, and I was like, am I actually gonna get picked to be One Less Lonely Girl? Like, I was this close, and I was like, oh my gosh, am I actually gonna get picked? Like, I was like 100% certain I was gonna get picked to be One Less Lonely Girl. And then, all of a sudden, the, like, security guard, like, went off to the, like, the back of the row on the floor, and I was like, well, that person went away, so there's no way I'm gonna get picked to be One Less Lonely Girl. Like, someone else was gonna get picked. So then, all of a sudden, I saw this girl that I thought I saw outside, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I recognize her from outside. And she got picked to be One Less Lonely Girl. And I just remember him and the One Less Lonely Girl being like right in front of me. Like, they were so close, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is unreal. Like, I could not even believe how close I was. Like, Mike Posner kept like pointing at me, and like, I was freaking out. And then as you know, like, everyone's getting ready to like to leave the stadium or whatever, like, they're outside, they're like screaming, they're like, oh my gosh, we just saw Justin. Well, after I went outside, I saw the One Less Lonely Girl. Like, I'm not even kidding. She was like standing like right outside the door, like waiting for a taxi. And I was like, oh my gosh, the One Less Lonely Girl was like right in front of me. I was freaking out. I didn't even know what to do. So I like kept on walking. And all I remember is like seeing her like right in front of me. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I should have asked her what it was like to be One Less Lonely Girl. Like, that's like one in a lifetime opportunity. Like, oh my gosh. But then like I went back to like where the buses were, because they were all gated off. Not like, okay, when I went to the Believe tour in Minneapolis, they were not guarded, so I like actually touched Justin Bieber's tour bus, and that was in another video. But anyway, these ones were guarded off, like they were fenced around so nobody could like touch them or freak out if Justin Bieber came outside or whatever. And I went up on like this top thing where it looks over the buses so I can like see if Justin is like coming out. And I remember seeing this much of Justin that night. I was like, oh my gosh, Justin is right there. Are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't even believe it. And then I like went back to my hotel, because I was like tired. Like, I screamed like my lungs out, so I was getting ready to like go to bed. And I woke up the next morning to like check like my Twitter or whatever the heck, and I saw a picture of Justin outside in Omaha, Nebraska. I was like, that was my one chance to meet Justin Bieber, and I totally just went to bed. Like, I could not even believe it. But to be almost picked to be One Less Lonely Girl was like the best day of my life. I couldn't even believe I almost got picked. But anyway, I hope you guys all liked this story time. I can't even believe I almost got picked to be Justin Bieber's One Less Lonely Girl. Like, I was crying for like half the night because of that. But anyway, there's gonna be another story time on Thursday. So make sure to come back for that. And I hope you all had a happy Easter. And you guys are so amazing. And I will talk to you guys on the flip side. Peace. Allie out.